Hello everyone, my name is Spectrumal, and today we are gonna do something that is a little bit different. Today we are gonna start a new Elsewhere. I thought about it a very long time. I even, like last recording was even cut short because of some issues and stuff, and I realized as I started there is basically only one way forward. I can really start introducing you guys to the mechanic of, these tokens, and I can start doing a lot of grinding for farming. I can do a lot of farming for, the tokens to get all of these core stone elbow pipes and, get all of this, like, all of this sorted with a logic hook and a helmet and all of this stuff, I could do that. For sure I could do that. My only problem is that if I'm gonna work on token stuff and doing quests, then I might be better off doing it elsewhere. So today, guys, we are going to Volcalidus. Now, we are not allowed, if I understand it, to bring anything with us. I will double check it for you. But here we have no boats, no stuff. I could maybe bring coins, but I doubt it. It is what it is. I will bring them, just for good measure. See, I cannot pick them up, and they are just not allowed. These hydro coins. So that means that we have to start a new Elsewhere, and today that is what we are gonna do. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of the setup thing. I'm pretty certain, if I'm correct, that we basically get a sort of a introduction campaign and a bit of an introduction stuff. But yeah, off we go onto the next land to conquer with our hydro coins, or well, not with our hydro coins, with our knowledge that we have now. And I will say, Hydroneer is a beautiful game, and maybe at one point I will create some sort of a farming thing, like a farming thing. I'm not even in frame. Come on, yeah, there we go. These things that I should do beforehand here. So yes, no, we are here in Volcalidus, where we are gonna conquer the might of magma, or lava, or whatever you want to call it. And we are, gonna make our name here for ourselves. Even so much so that we are about to start building up a town and building an entire thing. But first, let us go through the introductory quest today. That is great.
So you're the Hydroneer we've heard about. Welcome to Volcalidus.
Thank you.
Things are a lot different here, but you'll get it. There's no water sources, but there is lava-powered machines. You'll progress far if you help rebuild the town of Newglade, but until then, the nearest jeweler is in this harbor. I need you to take this to Dawnrest.
Yes,
It's
so
a big site south of here that you can use.
So we are gonna go do these quests, basically. Because these will
make me feel quite queasy.
Because these will basically give us a little bit of a starting thing, right? Now, I'm not sure, do we get a car, a magma fueled car? And we do, guys. Look at that. We even have a map on it as well.
Huh?
So we will lower this down. We need to figure out where our thing is, because we need to go to Dawn's Rest, is what he said, right? Yeah, Dawn's Rest. So we are currently, where are we currently? We are currently over in the Lumberton Harbor on the right. So if we just keep following the road out of this city, then we should be okay. This is the jeweler, the only jeweler currently on the map. And as he just explained, we need to get our own jeweler. I was gonna make a reference, but I don't know the ages of people watching, so let's keep it a bit PG, at least. So here we are, and I think that this might already be it. I also see like some sort of things that we can get out of the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the dig site. This is Dawn's Rest, and I just need to find Ellie. Ah, there she is. Okay. Well, oh, We'll shut it down. And here is LZ. LZ will have a new quest for us, and that's what we're gonna do. There you go. That is basically a little bit of a hydro coin. We are now. I feel like we are now very poor. It's okay, you know. We had so much. It's better to not have so much. So you have another quest for us. We need to go to Mayor Osbert in New Glade, and this will also give us some good coin. Before we go there directly now, let's first take a look. This is our starting plot. This is, if I'm correct, this is ours. It has everything that we need to basically get it all start up. This is it, which is great. So that means that we can, you know, start making money and start doing stuff the moment that we want to. I have a sneaking suspicion that up here we have a, you know, some sort of the same thing as that we had before, sort of like a place to smith. And if you look at our map here, it's a little bit bright. I'll give you that much. But in Volcalidus Peak, you see a little bit of an anvil. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but I think this may be helping. Yes, there it is. There it is. So there is like an anvil, and I think that is where we are going to create our stuff. For now, we are now currently in Dawn's Rest. We can actually see where we're going. And now we just need to find the dome, and I think that we can find that by doing that. So we should be okay. Let's go back to the main road and deliver this to the mayor. For sure. There we go. And this is a much brighter area. Better to have on film. Say that much. One of the things that I was contemplating last time was, you know, what should we do, right? And then I had the big issue that halfway through my recording cut out. So I figured, you know what, let's go to Volcalidus. It is time. It is. I've gotten the ropes from Hydroneer now. I know now what I must do. Now I understand that Volcalidus DLC is different. It is different. It has some different mechanics that I will say are can be tough, from what I understand. But we will be fine, for sure. Now the question is, can we find the mayor? I found.
Get me my package and I'll give you some coin.
Wait, is this? Yeah, this is Mayor Osbert. Great. Yeah, here, there you go. 250. We have a little bit of good starting stuff, and we can get a lot of starting stuff over here. I'll say that much. So that's really nice. Just to show you, we have like here. This is basically the hydro coin store. So basically one of the very few hydro coin stores that we'll have. And I believe that we can basically get, you know, our lava drills over here with harvesters and stuff like that. And these will need lava as an input, and they will get things done. So we'll have to set those things up. For now, though, we don't have anything here yet. We'll have to construct everything, and we'll do that in a bit. But first, I really want to get all this done. So here we go. We have to go to Burville now for 300 hydro coins. We have to take a gander at where that is, because I don't know exactly. Where are you? Burville is right through here. We'll just have to find the other exit, and then we take a left, and then we'll find Burville. All right, yeah, that will work. I do feel yeah. Let's do that first then. We'll go through the town. You'll see all of these empty lots. This is exactly where we'll need to build our stores. So that is where we'll have our things. It's very nice. It's in a way, it's very well thought out. So yeah, I'm not unhappy about it. Ooh, let's not drive into the frozen lake. Is it? Oh, this one is actually water, because it is interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Now, there is plenty of stuff over here that we can do. There are bones in places that we can find as well. That we can figure out at the museum. I think that we have to go this way. Yes, because this is over the bridge and the lights. Sure. But yeah, no, we basically have, there's water here, but we don't really have water on our dig sites, so that's just something that we have to realize. And yeah, let's I think we found our first bone, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will be very upfront about this directly. I don't know if I'm gonna go really ahead and find all of them. Perhaps once I have found a map of some sort, but I find these sort of things usually very tedious. Rather than, you know, bringing something, but it could be really good. It could be really fun. Maybe I need it to get all the way to the game. Should be okay. All right, so we are now here. I'm pretty sure that this is Burville, and we need to find Frederick. Are you Frederick? You are Frederick.
Package and I'll give you some coin.
There you go.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
More starting money for us. 750. There we go. And this has to go to Alice in the Shattered Outpost. This is 500 Hydro coins as well. So the Shattered Outpost is all the way around. So what we need to do is we have to go through the mist and then go to the Shattered Outpost, and we should be okay. So we'll just follow the bend over here, and then we'll have to take a decision on where to go. Hopefully based on some stuff. Is there anything else that we can do here? We can. This is well, yes. So there are conveyors here and also frost hydro pipes. So it conveys water. We have the centralizer hooks. We have the conveyor stuff. It's good to note that this is all here. We can also buy an igloo. So that's really lovely. And a bed and a peak trophy that costs a lot more than I would like. And as you can see, that these have costed, you know, these are a copper, but this is already a token thing, basically. So so yeah, just to know, here we have the scrap as well, and you know, if you would want to fish, I think this is the place where we'd want to fish, but I don't know if you want to fish. Just that before, I find some things in every single game can be just tedious, and I don't know if fishing is tedious. I haven't tried it yet, but you know, this is a little bit of an extra challenge for me, because I like the tokens and the stuff like that. Always have felt like you know, a lot of work without a lot of things. I am quickly gonna head back to my thing here, and I'll explain you why. I am noticing we need to do a lot, but I'm noticing that my lava container is getting low. Before I make a mistake, I'm gonna go basically head over to my to our dig site, right? You know, make sure that we actually can. Can I just go through the water here? This could be horrible. This could go horribly wrong, I'll say that much, but so far so good. So did I lose anything in that process? No, I didn't. Great. All right. So yeah, let's make sure that I get I have a pen there. I know that for a fact. So let's go over there. Get the pen. Make sure that we don't run out. If we do run out, you know, I'd rather have be on the way to the pen rather than having to wait for a very long time. I am fairly quickly gonna take a quick break because I need to keep my dog some water. It's very hot. So, see you in a bit. And we are back. Sorry for that. So, where were we? Yes. We are heading back to our dig site because my truck is about to be out of fuel. Is the name of the game here, I'm afraid. Yes, and then we are moving over to the Shattered Outpost. And what I like about it is about this part, basically, you get a little bit of starting funds, right? By doing these missions. You get a little bit of hey, I have another one. Another dinosaur vertebrae. So we'll put that over here as well. There we go. But what I like about this opening quest line is that you get a little bit of money, and then you can basically just avoid sorta the whole digging stage, from what I understand. So let's get ourselves some magma, some pan or lava. There we go. Do that a few more times. Or I think one more time, and then we'll what I will do is I will just take it with me. Where is my car? Here's my car. Baboom. Also I noticed that this one also has a hook, just like the things that I saw in the ground. So I am already a little scared. I haven't seen a lot of gosh, what is it called again? I haven't seen a lot of the Volcalidus. I know that there's like I've seen it, like the start and stuff, but that's kind of it, you know. So we're currently here. Yeah, we can also now go over to the right side and basically take a right here right now. And then we should be okay. So now I've seen like a little bit of start, and I haven't really watched much else. So but yeah, we should be okay. You know, I wanna give you my genuine reaction as well, you know, sometimes. I mean, most of the time I do. Also, what is that? That doesn't seem like a dig site. That seemed like something completely different. I mean, that's a whole... Okay. Yeah, that's a heightened plateau thingamajiggy, I think. I guess. Yeah, I have no clue as well, like, what would be a good dig site anyway. I do know that's, like, for optimization purposes, we'll have to do a lot of things for, you know, a few things. The cinder footing. I'm sure also on my map somewhere. I feel like I'm already lost, but we'll figure it out. This might be the way to the Shattered Outpost, I hope, because otherwise this is very sad. Hey, we have another bone here. Like, all these bones, we're just taking them with them as we find them, of course. You know, the more we have, the better it is gonna be. Just making sure that everything works still. Yes. I have a tendency, I've done it before. Basically, if I do pause a video, then I sometimes lose everything. The Shattered Outpost. This is where we'll find power. Chill, look at that. Power, power, power. Is it copper? It is copper. Okay, so we can, with Hydro coins, it's not copper. With Hydro coins, we can still do stuff. Sure, so that's lovely. It means we can do auto-fixing, hopefully. Do we have an auto-fix things over here as well? We have a logic durability reader and a logic weight reader. Do we have everything there as well? But I'm not seeing a wrench. Ruler is what it is, right? Might be just missing it. Oh, there it is. Yes, a logic spanner. Okay, that's there as well. So basically, we just need to get it all set, and we should be okay. Now we need to find Alice. Alice, who the is Alice? I think she might be Alice. Actually. Good sir, are you Alice? You are Alice. Would you look at that?
And I'll give you some coin.
Thanks, I'm well chuffed.
Very nice. And we also have a stock market over here for gold bars. We have also here are some things for the conveyor stuff as well with that card and everything. Also copper. Ah, here we have some housing stuff that is also copper, so we can do our window stuff, you know. Yep. All right, that's good. Everything's here, and we can also. Do we just already buy this truck? We already have a lava truck, right? So, kind of. Is this faster around? Is this a faster one? Or is this the same one? I think it might be the same one. So yeah, you know, for if we lose our lava truck, then you know. Sure, that will be fine. Oh wait, does she not have a follow-up quest? Or didn't take a look. This might be.
Hey, you up, lad?
Nah, this was it. All right, so now that we know all of that, it's time to go with all of our hard-earned money to the town. Now we can, of course. Let's go through the town here. I think that's what I will do. And then I'll take the long way around, or the other way around, so that I can discover a little bit of the map. That might be the idea. We have lava with us. We have lava everywhere, so we should be able to just, you know, honestly, just get there. We also have a. Oh, this is also a Shattered Breach. We can. I was gonna say climb over here, but not climb. We can. We can go over there to dig. It's a dig site. So that's lovely. All right. Yeah, guys, our very first new adventure. It's funny to me. I'm not sure how much actual digging setup we're actually doing, but we'll figure it out. I am very happy that we got and went and grabbed their bucket, because that would have been horrible, you know. So I will follow the road, but I feel like I'm already also losing the road quite quickly, so let's keep our eyes and ears open for anything, you know. Ooh. Let's not fall over. I'm also like checking now to see if there's like any nearby thing over here. Alright, so this is the port. Here we can buy cars with hydro coin, I believe. And this has a race, but I don't want to go there then. I need to go. Came from that road. Thought it was just misty on the map because we needed to explore it, but I suppose it was actually very misty. I did not expect that much, but we should be okay. All right. Is this still a road? I think this is still a road, right? Yeah. It's getting a little tough to find, but we should be okay. We'll be in the dome by in no time, I'm sure. Probably have lost. I probably have like missed a few bones here and there, but you know, we'll see. What happens? Okay, I am well lost as to where we are. So let's quickly take a gander. Okay, we're actually here. Okay, so we can rather quickly go to new glade now. Great. Just being thorough and sure. Hey, there's one over here. Would you look at that? There we go. I wonder if you like. What I have not seen yet is the pipings for the lava stuff. So I'm not sure if that, you know, is working well. There's the high. Yeah, we'll follow the road for now. I will be almost out of magma, and then I can just you know. I will say this car's wheels are something else. They feel like, you know, like if you look at the other if you look at the other ones, it feels like this thing, you know, they just like forgot to fill the wheels with air. So like, and it because it goes through the surface, I guess. But yeah, not helping. Oh. BEA beautiful, yes. So yeah, it's an interesting landscape, guys. I wonder how quickly we go from like how quickly the automation will go, and how the different tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 and stuff will be set up. Well, we should be okay, of course, but you know, yeah. Let's figure it out, shall we now? So first things first, let's deliver a few things over here, because I'm pretty sure this is where you can just put these things in. Donate a bone to the museum. Geology. Getting a there was a, gosh, what is it called again? There's a Steam achievement that I got. Not sure if you guys heard it, but felt like I needed to tell you. There we go. Boom, and let's talk to this guy.
Get me some bones.
Yeah.
Get to put them in the box.
Great. Can I now give it back to you?
Wonderful.
Look at that. We already have frost tokens, you know? Now, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna need a lot of these frost tokens, but we'll see. There will be missions, you know? This is for 12. I only have 4. We'd get 1,000, so, you know. Be okay? We'll put it in there. Get a little bit of coin. Let's take a quick gander, right? So what we can do, I see that this has 2 shop stages. We have lava pipes, we have an ice melter. So oh yeah, and it needs that. Okay. It's fair enough. Okay, so what we could do is it needs logic, that's what I see. And also we have a lava harvester, so breaks ice and frost rock chunks into resources. And this is a Hearthstone refiner. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's make a little bit of a plan here. Let's take our money and we'll put it over here. And what I want to buy, regardless of what happens, right? We need I think a jeweler. Actually, do I need a jeweler? And I do not need a jeweler whatsoever. What are you saying? But I think we do need this. So yeah, and everything else is just lovely. So now we can go over. We'll go over to this place because it's like basically this is the entrance to our, like, it's closest to our stuff, right? There we go. So we'll need Hearthstone blocks and iron bars. So before we can do that, we need to, you know, we need to sell some stuff, but that's fine. So now let's just think of the bare minimum, right? So I need lava drills to work, and they will output stuff, right? And they will output it in here, and it will then output in a bucket, and that bucket I will just sell. I think that's what's gonna happen, right? And I don't know yet what we'll do with the heartstone and stuff, and also once we then can do conveyors, then we'll do conveyors. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. We can even like make a little bit of a setup where we do like layered tiers, but no clue. Let's get ourselves a lava drill, at least, and a lava harvester. Yes. And then we just need to get like a few. Like we need a little bit of lava, so we need a lava pump. They are not that expensive. So we have C450 still. We need this. We'll probably need. We need at least one TPs, right? Because I need to split them into two outputs. If I just quickly put this down, right? If I just. So this has this over here, right? Yes, and then this is over here, but I need to place this on top of that. So it's gonna be this T-piece comes in here. We need an elbow up, and then we need another elbow in, at least. Maybe a straight. We need a few straights anyway. All right. So we'll need at least 2 elbows. I think we'll need a little bit more, but now let's take just 2 elbows, really. You know, we'll make it like 4 as well. We'll make it a 4 because, and I'll explain you why. If you need to go lower, because of that thing is going lower, then we need to figure that out as well. And then we just need a few straights. And let's just do 2 of them, you know? Or no, let's not 2. Sorry, excuse me. Let's do a few actually. Now I do hope that we have a nice shuffle right already there. Yes. I don't have a gem chisel, but that's fine. So let's take 1 more, and then we'll buy it. You know what I should have done? Should have put all of this on its pellet, but a pellet would have been very expensive. Don't have that. So this is what we'll do for our starting setup. And then we have a bunch of straights. We'll put the straights over here as much as we can, and trying to have a little bit of a, you know, of a system here, but I'm not sure if I'm getting it. All right. One of the things that I found great, you know, from this DLC is that you start out, you basically get a little bit of starting capital, and to then just, you know, use it to not having to like really go down. I will quickly. I'm certain that I have a of this over here. Let's Put a little bit of thing in, because otherwise we might run out of juice. Can I just walk through this? I can. Okay. I don't have a life, you know, so it's or don't I don't have lives in game. I do have a life. But yes, so that's fair. Okay, so these are all little houses that were taken by the lava. That is for sure. Yes, right? Yeah. Time to go to our little dig site, and work out how we're gonna set this up. Should be here, right? Yeah. This is it. Good. And just to be sure, I am certain that I have a shovel here, right? Yeah. And I need the shovel. I'll explain it to you. I need the shovel to make sure that this thing works. That this thing works. Okay, so if we quickly unload a little bit, not everything, just you know, yeah. All right, let's think for a moment. We need the path of least length is, I think, here. Yes. Great. And then do so we'll put it over here. Exactly. And then what I need to figure out, it's actually a little simple. Let's take you. Is this the... I'm not sure if this is the height, guys. I'm just putting shit on this for now. Alright, so let's put you on top of that. Like that, yes. I'm very happy with my the extra stuff that I have here, I think. Let's build it backwards so that I don't get, you know, a few problems over here, I think. What I need to do over here is I think that I need to do this. Yes. Because then with one elbow, I grab one elbow. Boom. Let me quickly go. Need more elbows. Because we need one on top of this that goes like that. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with the 4 elbows that I got 4 elbows. That was exactly the amount then, yeah. Because now I can just tick. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. How lovely. How lovely is that, you know? That makes my, it always makes me happy. If I plan things out, I look at things and I think, you know what? You know, let's take a little bit of respite, all right? Let's take a little bit of a chance here that we might need a little bit more. And then there we go, you know? Like that is basically this is the reason why. We need to plan. This is the reason why I need to plan things, right? This is the reason why whatever you do, just make a plan, and then cut yourself some slack. You know, what I do. You know, I think. Let's. Oh, it works. It works. So basically, what I do a lot, what I do fairly often, is, and I think I learned this from my mother on a very you know, timely age, is basically, you know, it's good to have a plan always, you know, especially when you're autistic. Have a plan, and then within your plan, create a system that will just let you be, right? Let you do the right things. So we're already getting the money. We're getting the moolah. Oh, it's not as well in here. We also, this is Hearthstone. Okay, so the first thing that we'll have to do is see what we can sell off of this. Because we need like to make the melter and the Hearthstone stamper and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then we also have to figure out what I find tough is that I believe that this outputs basically ice blocks, right? And that will probably produce water. So in order to use all of it, right, I'm gonna need to get a second thing, probably right next to here somewhere, that will output water pressure. I think. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. And then with that, I can make a conveyor system. So first we're gonna need, you know, a bit of money, a bit of stuffies. I'm wondering if, because what I'm pretty certain about is that the lava is basically just fueling mining systems. Oh, there comes the autosave. And the mining systems are just one part, and I also like, so we still probably need. We saw ice water things. So what we probably will need to do is get a second of this. I think that's why we have a second one. And this will have to, like, maybe at one point we switch this one out for water, right? And then get the second thing more downward, right? As low as we can go, basically. We of course need a pickaxe, and, you know, trying to figure out where we do things. Maybe we'd also need is a hoe, but I'm not sure if I can buy a hoe right now because it might be in the T2 shop. So things will just not be perfect. And yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Now, I have a little bit of an oversight, but while this continues to work, I hope it still keeps working at least, you know? Does this... Hold on. Okay, no, I have no clue. Oh yeah, it's already digging for us, so we have to be a little careful about that. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is if this can break, you know? And if it does, you know, that is what it is, but that's fine. Yeah, I got a little bit of an oversight. I need to buy an extra pot. I think we have enough money for that. I think we also have enough fuel for it. The reason why I need an extra pot is that I need actually 3 of them. I want, of course, a sell pot that I sell for money. And then I need a pot that, you know, I can fuel the car with. And then I need a pot to replace the sell pot with, so that it all keeps functioning. That is the, I think that's what that is. So let's get those, right? While we are continuing to figure all of this out. I think at this point it's not even worth to get like auto fixing going or like having filters anyway. I'm not even sure that we can have lava filters. How does that even work, you know? So we'll see. You know, this is all it's all new for me. Sorta, like, it's been a long while since I noticed. No, We do need spanner. So basically, it does take damage. We can buy toolbags over here. They cost 220. That's fine. But we need pens. Pens. And these cost only 12. We need 2 of them. Just for my sake. An ice melter is 380 and a hard stone presser is 340. Alright, so that's gonna be the money to get. Alright, that's the amount to beat. And we're gonna need, you know, of course also enough money for spanners, because otherwise we will have to dig. Anyway, so what we'll do is hopefully we have enough money. I'm not sure how much money we'll get. I don't know. That was a different sort of J turn, and definitely not, you know, been also playing a lot of Forza Horizon 6. You know, I don't make Forza Horizon 6 content, but do make a few tunes here and there. You'll find me there under the name Spectre Mile. But that being said, you know, then coming back to this game to do quote unquote a little bit of driving is it's a lot of it's a lot different. But that's fine. Let's see what we have. So the good news is these are not yet broken. This is great news, actually. This might be too close. Yeah, it is too close. There you go. It's still too close. That's it. Beautiful. We'll sell all of this. Not what I wanted to do, but there we go. We will sell all of that and then see how much money we get. We need to go to the jeweler, right? So that's that's close by, luckily still, I think. Yes. And then hopefully we get enough money that we can buy ourselves, you know, a spanner back, because that will keep us in business for a very long time. And I also hope that we have enough money to get ourselves, you know, a forge, basically, or like get a forge going, you know, something like that. So that should be okay. This is the stock market for weaponry, I think. Is it? It is. All right. Lovely. We take all of this.
It's a bit nippy, isn't it?
Oh, that's plenty, eh? That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Did I take my money out of there? No, I did not. All right. Well, that's fine. That's a good start, guys. That is a very good start. You know, we basically have the funds to get everything going that we want. We still need, of course, you know, before we can actually fully automate everything, we'll need a few things. But yeah, so far, like, I know that there are people that don't like the Volcalidus DLC. I will say I do like it as a way, in a way right now at least, to say, you know, I like the fact that I quote unquote start over, but I don't have to like do all the digging and the penning and the penning and the digging and then you know, and by the time that I am fully nauseous because of the penning and the digging and the quick movements and stuff, you know, I can at least take a little bit of time, you know. So that's lovely. I love that. No, no, please. No, stop. Oh no. Yes, that's the place. Lovely. Alright, we'll sell this as well. And then we basically have the start. You know, the start that we need. My only issue is that I would like a sorter now. And that's gonna be a little bit of a... say this properly. Gonna be a bit of a bad moment. But we will sell this, and then we will take a gander at what we can buy to make all of this properly done, right? Because that is basically what we'll need. And then we'll also have to figure out what we do about the filtering. But like I said, I think filters are... we might not need filters until we have, like, you know, at least I think 3 or 4 of those things, so yeah, that should be a-okay.
Swimming in tokens from all those tickets he's held.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think so we have 5, 7, 8, yes, okay. So we'll sell all of this as well. You know, it is not as much, of course, because we literally just came back and that was it. There we go. Alright, put this over here. Get our money out. Put it together. We are now rich, guys. We are rich. Alright. How much time do we have left? Alright, I think before I jump into, like, figuring out what we'll do, you know, and doing it, and then suddenly realizing that I'm over my hour of recording time, and thus 1 hour over over this video's length, basically, you know, or over my 1 hour video length. So I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in and there for today, guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful first episode. If you did, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.